Okay, guys. So this is basically a block. Okay, this is the Italian national team from years ago when they won the World Cup, and it's a great example of being narrow between the lines. Okay, so if you look at this team in yellow, where my arrow is, this is one line, this is the midfield line, this is the back four line. Okay, okay. Now you see the spaces between the back four and the midfield, how tight they are, and then how they're going narrow and compact constantly, and one guy comes out to apply pressure. We did a little bit of this the other day in training, sort of zonal. When one person has the ball here, they pop out, another person pop here. But the main thing to take from this is how narrow and compact they are between the lines and how they shuffle. Okay, Scott asked me a question about what should I do if I'm out wide, and the ball sort of gets back in behind him. I'll show him. I'll show you now. Okay.
Players of the red team, we can see how
You see how the two yellows are way back. Look.
they take well-coordinated positions and alternatively apply pressure according to the position.
See, they drop in, they drop back all the time. Okay. Obviously, we don't want to be dropping back into our own box too often. It's a little bit like rugby when someone's trying to score a try. We need to get a little bit closer when they get near our 18-yard box. Okay.
With the ball, arranging themselves according to the position of their team.
So they're just shuffling constantly. See how narrow they are. Look. See how they leave far. See the far players. Look. See where my arrow is. They're leaving the far players. They stay narrow, compact all the time. And I see this alignment here. Look. See the angle that they are. They're deeper. They're deep. They're not flat. Because if they're flat, they can just get dribbled through, and then they're totally exposed. So you always sort of want to be your shape always never flat. It always sort of wants to be staggered. You defend your midfield always want to be slightly staggered. So what I mean by that is, let's have a look quickly. Yeah. So let's say we're here. Okay. Let's say we're playing 5 in midfield. Okay. Yeah. So what I mean by staggered is one sort of midfielder will come in here. One will come in here, so you see the stagger. So it's almost like a 4-2-3, right? It always makes it into a 4-2-3. So the 4-5-1 can be a little bit of a 4-2-3 if you've got, 2 CDMs that just drop in there, right? Yeah. But if you watch them, they've got a line of staggered people. Okay. You could have one staggered and maybe one there, but their arrangement's perfect, and they have hours and hours to spend on this, which unfortunately we don't really have. But I want you to understand the principles, right? Okay.
Specific exercises.
So this is what we did sort of the other night, where one on his own would just pop out to apply pressure.
Staying compact and moving coherently.
Okay. See how the shuffling over and going narrow. Look. Boom. It's hard to play through then, right? And they're showing them the line all the time. Like they're pushing into the far line.
These exercises, the main principle is that for any player in the zone where he belongs, the opponent to counter is the one with the ball.
Yeah, the Italians are masters of this. Like they're masters at defending. Maybe modern football's changed a little bit more, but for me, this is a great video. Okay, let's just get to Scott's example quickly.
Tactical exercise aims at keeping the team short and tight when attacking the ball in the opponent's possession. Colored red flag must arrange itself in respect of the red flag.
Now then, Scott will be 7 on this little diagram, right? So say Scott's right. But notice how close, say Scott would get to the red flag, right? When they go to this area. Okay, so he just goes to help 2 basically, the right back. Okay. Don't accept 1-on-1 situations. If you're a winger, you're always playing this sort of cat and mouse game. Can you get back to help your fullback? You need good legs as a midfield player, unfortunately. You really got to work hard. Your recovery runs getting up and down. I know it's hard work, right?
Player number 7 can, if necessary, double the marking.
See the double marking. Can we get back? Can we make a recovery run to get back?
In this other picture, number 10 closes down the eventual.
And you see again with all these players how narrow and compact they are. They're leaving the far. Say these are players. They're leaving the far players narrow and compact between the lines.
Wide number 9.